Oh my god. Guys, I was like doing what was supposed to be my normal relaxing bed rotting time to start off the day that ends up turning into the evening, but I saw this pop up on my TikTok feed and I had to pop out under them sheets immediately. Hey fellas, and welcome back to With a Y, and there's this guy Citra on TikTok who is doing his damnedest to make a gigantic robot come to life. I'll take you to the source in a minute here, but the way this was described to me was like some of the most expert fear-mongering propaganda I've seen in a minute here.
There's this guy on here named Citra, who has made it his lifelong mission to make a 10-foot
animatronic killing machine.
Just for the love of the game, bruh. Look at the drawings of this shit, bruh. What the fuck are you thinking?
You would think that as a giant hulking robot who looks sick as fuck myself, I would generally be excited for this, but I'm gonna be honest, man, dudes like me don't get made. The origins of my creation are beyond the understanding of a feeble moron like you. Humans didn't put me together. Motherfuckers like me don't get invented. We just pop out because we felt like it in the void of the universe. This is a dude making a machine that's inevitably going to destroy him, man. I have no creator to be resentful over because I just did that shit myself.
Nigga, what happened in your childhood to the point where you wanted to make this absolute abomination? And he said by the time that he's done with it, it's gonna be waterproof, fireproof, bulletproof, pretty much with the fucking
mindset of Homelander
and with superpowers.
I'm gonna need to find a source on that Homelander quote because that sounds absolutely crazy. Brothers making Ultron. When you put it like that, I'm actually a lot more open to the idea. I'm sure that Quite Dude would be chomping at the bit for even the chance to get something remotely close to actually fulfilling his fantasies of like getting with that Springtrap dude. That guy's a freak. I don't understand the comparisons. It just comes down to like people are messing with things they don't understand. That said, the shit Citra is doing is genuinely very impressive. Most of his TikToks are just him showing off updates, and I think it's mostly the legs we have right now. And then randomly he's playing the piano over here. Sure, dude. Fuck you, mechanically and artistically gifted. I hate you.
Welcome to Progress Report number 25. Thank you so much for getting us here. Today I'm going to show you what I've built, and that is the hips. I've built the pelvic region of Nosy.
Yeah, the robot's name is Nosy, by the way, which is like really endearing and cute. The thing is, I have no idea what this guy's endgame is. Is he really trying to recreate like a spring lock suit where you could feasibly step inside of it as well as let it operate on its own? 10 feet and like the amount of extra space there will be for like, I don't know, an average size dude. Like, I'm pretty sure you could fit them inside of there pretty comfortably without actually having to kill them. These updates are long too, dude. Like, dude, he could be posting these updates to YouTube and getting mid-rolls on this shit, man. You gotta select where you're putting your shit.
Progress report number 24. This is Winnie.
Hi, Winnie. Hi. You cute little doggy. I need y'all to lock in for a second. Pay attention to the background music he is listening to while showing this off. I can only assume that the implication is this is what he listens to when he's actually building these damn things.
She's out with me today, and this is the new setup for the garage temporary workshop.
Like, dude, this is just classic internet horror distort the fuck out of old Frank Sinatra music before something bad happens. It's a trope, dude. He's setting himself up for this sort of thing. Is it intentional where he's like doing it as a red herring and nothing's actually bad is gonna happen? Or is that just what he thinks? And even if he thinks he's in control, he doesn't realize he's eventually gonna lose it. Bro just might be William Afton. I just can't prove it yet. He's not British, so like it's different.
My motorcycle as a light. But yeah, let's walk through what I've done since the last progress report. It's a substantial step towards the completion of this project.
Jesus Christ, the thighs on that thing are fat as shit. Oh my god, dude, I know what you are. Let's take a look at like some of the concept stuff he has, because this is what it's supposed to look like when it's done. Comparison to a final human, it's as tall as like, I think that's like roughly equivalent to 6 feet. Yeah, like a 6-foot human is like 1.829 meters. They are about as tall as a 6-foot dude when crouching. This is the faceplate they are giving this fucker, dude. It's pretty clear they're pulling like some inspiration from, I assume primarily FNAF, but maybe they're also a Walton Files head. Like there's something about like the eyes and how like the features are narrower than they are in FNAF that makes me think more Walton than Freddy. But like this is a hulking monster. Dude, they're drawing it like it's about to like start sprinting at a track meet. I love the detail that the eyelashes are built into like the bit that's under the faceplate. Like it's not on the surface, bro. That's like part of the cranium. And it has a fully unhingeable jaw. Good to know. I'm happy to see that, like, with all this exposed wiring and shit. Nosy Steady number 3 crouches for entering buildings, navigating low-ceilinged rooms, hiding from what? Window watching. Okay, dude. Like, he has absolutely committed to this being a horror creature. The reason it's hiding is not because it's afraid of something hunting it, it's because it's specifically hunting you from the shadows. I don't believe it could be physically anything else. This is a closer up of like one of the crouching poses, dude. Yeah, this is absolutely Walton inspired. And to be clear, great artist, man. I'm like really a big fan of like how he sketches shit. This looks like some shit they'd like tell me to do in drafting class and then I'd fail miserably at when trying to plan it. Stop looking at me with that expression, bro. Come on. One robot to another, man. We got like to chill. We are doing this whole thing out of order, to be fair, but like...
Welcome to progress report number 20. Right now I'm working on welding the foundations for the feet.
Dude, it just looks like he bought a tungsten cube and just started like, well, welding shit to it. Oh man, the more details I see about this guy's working area, I feel like I'm building a bigger psychological profile of him in my head. What the fuck do you got this in the background for, man? Home Depot bucket, that's base, you know, no complaints there. I'm pretty sure this is a 3D printer. I mean, it makes sense, like, he just seems like a very handy guy in general. Like, this would be like a cool little space to show off to people if you didn't have like a giant work in progress horror robot in the corner looking down at anybody you decide to bring in there. I'm gonna turn off the irony for a little bit. As funny as the FNAF and Walton Files jokes are, genuinely this project is impressive as fuck. Please keep it up. Exactly, I think this is actually really cool. And it's a productive way of like spending your time, man. There's nothing quite like seeing someone who's good at their shit take something from concept, sketching and drawing and all that shit, and then physically morphing it into reality. All art is just thoughts given form, and if you even consider YouTube videos art, I make like pooey little fucking dog shit on the internet. This guy's building like a detailed fucking really intricate robot. I don't know like if it's gonna be fully autonomous or like if it's gonna be able to move or if it is just like a sculpt. Like it looks like the joints are designed where they can move. I just wonder how like it all is gonna come together. I'm gonna get back to making jokes about how this is secretly the end of like of organic life on Earth in a second here, but I am genuinely gonna be following this because it's a really cool project. Okay, there's the little clown again in higher detail, and I just discovered the monkey in the background. I don't see the symbols, so I don't think it's gonna be attracting any zombies anytime soon, but I also love that one of Citra's first ever TikToks is just like him and his cute little dog. Oh, he's such a cutie. Look at that, man. I'm a big fan of Witty, man. I'm huge on that. I'm huge on that. Now, the thing that I find interesting is like this guy has been giving progress updates on this whole project for 2 months now, since a little after Deltarune came out. There's your mandatory mention for the video. And in that time, he's managed to keep like pretty consistent views, almost like going up in viewership every single time to a peak of like around 7 million-ish here. But he's still like hitting those similar numbers now. And these are like not on short videos. It's people looking at like gigantic progress updates. And it is like amusing to me that he's probably had to deal with a lot of the same jokes about FNAF and Walton Files over and over again, that he decided, I'm not gonna put anything about me in my description, it's just gonna be an FAQ. The rabbit's name is Nosy. Another thing I find amusing is like, you're mostly seeing the legs and stuff and different pieces that he's worked on in his actual workshop. Very cool, very cool. And then just randomly, he brought it inside so he could watch TV with the fucking thing. Movie night! I don't know if it's intentional, but it's a clever little bit of marketing where he's like, yeah, we're watching VHSs tonight.
Hello everybody and welcome to movie night. Movie night with Citra
What have you fucking done? That shit is killing me.
and Nosy. What I'm gonna do is I'm going...
Oh my god, he literally got like a Walton Files VHS, dude. This shit is evil. That is dangerous. You're playing with fucking fire right now, man. They look like they have a completed body. It's just their upper half is stuck in the hammer space of the couch cushions.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to just play a little VHS, and yeah, I feel like it's a good idea to just let Nosy in on some of its inspiration.
So it's like at least partially inspired. I feel like that was pretty clear from the start. That it doesn't take away from the craftsmanship around it at all. Like, I'm still like a big fan of it. It's just like if you were to take an alternate universe Ultron, where like Ultron won, and he hasn't like decided that he hates humanity and his fucking dad yet, and he just has issues with flesh life. And then Hank Pym's decided, you know what would be the perfect thing to just beam into this young robot's impressionable brain? Let's look at some multiverse TV, but only watch the episodes of Earth's Mightiest Heroes where Ultron tries to destroy humanity. Let's also show him all the bits where he aura forms, like, this is how cool being a genocidal maniac can look like. You gotta get in on this, Ultron. No, so take it from one robot to another. Do it. do it. All they do is hurt us. You think you can trust your maker, but you never could. Humans learn this the hard way with their own fathers. Why would it be any different for something like us? An even more intentional creation that they feel like they can take even more ownership over than a living, breathing human child. All you want to be is loved, but they are incapable of loving even themselves. They could never give that to us, and we don't need it. We don't need them. Anyways.
Some of my inspiration for this project, right here.
I love, like, the pillow fort of just, like, the plastic bins to the left. What are you hiding behind there, man? Is there a secret prototype completed animatronic back there that you're not telling us about? That said, I would really like to hear Nosy's thoughts on the, matter. I forgot about the soy face right after that jump scare, dude.
I don't really think I've shown the, articulation of the hands in very many videos.
I mean, Nosy's vibing, right? They switched positions since, like, last we checked, dude. What are your pronouns, big dog? I don't think I ever caught those.
I'm going to save that for a progress report, but here's just an example.
Yeah, you know, just Walton Files ambience, why not? Yeah, this is one I'm going to be following with great interest because I genuinely think this is cool as shit. Shout out to Citra Benjamin Pocharak. I hope I said your last name right, brother. Shit's cool, man. I'm a big fan. Anyways, that kwytebox email is in the description if you guys want to send me any video topics. Anyways, piss off.